Hi, Amelia. How are you doing today?
Good.
Okay, can you tell us what's the whole unit about? Like, what's the theme of the unit?
The unit is borders, and we're practicing developing our ideas.
Okay, so can you give some examples? Like, what is the border? What kind of borders?
The borders, we thought of important borders in our life. For example, like borders between boys and girls, and borders between our culture and other cultures.
Like the physical border and like the border of our artwork and in our learning.
About the border that related to our life.
A thing that separates two different things,
Yeah. So can you give me an example?
like a border of life and death.
Okay.
We are working on like the thing that we are like personal interest and like the border, which like have a line or like a conflict between the world, and then we could show it into our artwork.
Okay. So conflict.
I start to think about my like personal border. First one is like borders between boys and girls, but it's hard to express this drawing, so I choose like second border for me. So I choose border between nature and electronic.
Okay.
The inquiry of our units is to look around our world and to know like by your opinion and on your personal cultural influences to see the world to solve the problem around your own personal.
Okay.
Just like I'm trying to express that you can dance and have freedom at the same times.
Yeah.
And all of these connect to my life because I think these are important to me.
Yeah. Why are they so important to you?
I don't know, like when I dance I have freedom and I have fun.
Okay. So these words down here, what are these all about?
These are all the things that are important to me.
Yeah.
And I try to connect them for more meaningful ideas for my artwork.
Okay. So these.
So much, but when I came up with the idea, I just like try to draw what I think, and then in the end, I just like this one. I just like doesn't focus so much, but when I focus almost about drugs theme, so I just like I work hard mostly on this one.
Excellent.
First, I brainstormed my ideas and interests and things that we care about in order to think about borders in our life, and then we started to draw some sketches of how we could represent the borders. I was thinking about the border between online world and real world, and so I started drawing like phones, and then I drew this one, which we developed further to this, and then developed it into more detailed work.
It's like this is someone's body, and these are the diet pills, and the inside is like food, and the waist is like getting smaller, so then the food can't go in.
So this one is mean like half is mean like you got health and you take care, but on another half is mean like you like not care, like make it more worse and worse. Like everybody should have like more health care, and like when you get injured you should go to hospital like to fix it, not like make it more worse.
Like some people, they have like bad health by like smoking
Yeah.
and like do drugs and stuff.
Yeah.
So I choose to do health to like warn people that if you smoke or like do drugs, it's bad for you.
I choose like something that I interest,
Yeah.
drugs, but I don't do drugs. I just like worry because like this day teenagers like use drug a lot and
Yeah.
it could destroy their whole life.
Yeah.
And we could see the border here. I don't like show exactly the line or don't tell story.
Yeah.
I try to like make the audience think where's the border, and this is the border. This guy used to draw, that's why he depressed. But
Yeah.
in the window, it's just a normal life and happy life. Since I wanna do like quite sad theme, and there's one artist called Picasso, which
Yeah.
in blue period he experienced a lot of sadness, which he used a lot of blue. So I'm thinking like, should I use same method as this?
I'm in this house, which represent now, like time now, and
Yeah.
the what window like outside is my future, and it's dark and cloudy outside, but lights are coming out like silver lining,
Okay.
so that represents hope.
This one is when the one people using electronic and one people doesn't. So like this person met, but
Conflict,
yeah,
right?
but it's so like so many story. So I just want to make more simple. So I just change to like can know easily.
Okay, so
Everybody want to nation united and like the world peace to their country. Like China, like still have like two different type of China. One is the Republic of China, and another one still in the Taiwan is the Republic of Taiwan. I think that's the most.
Like at first I was gonna this one. It's like, what would it be like when you don't have a friend, like you're only by yourself? Like,
okay, so this is the border, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the person, okay? So what do you need to do in order to have friends?
Like step in the border, like go inside the border.
So the
I drew the flower buds on the trees, and then when you look in the phone, it's already bloomed, and
so it's the
Something like that. In design, if like when we design and science, this year we we work together, right?
Yeah.
So science we have like to do stuff over and over and record it. So it's just something like this. We put our ideas in our notebook and record
Yeah.
what we should fix and what would be better for our own project.
Okay, okay. So it's similar in a way to this, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. The assess that one.
Creating and developing idea.
Okay, okay, okay.
criteria.
Which
C
is
and D.
criteria C and D, yeah? So the creativity, how can you get a good grade for creativity? What can you do?
By using like to express more imagery and coloring, colorful idea.
So what did you do for criteria D?
we wrote our reflection, self-reflection.
So here? Okay.
This one.
About your
About our thought process. So it's my creative thought process for the developing borders, and then we wrote about how we came up with ideas and how we chose one idea and the elements and principles we used.